production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
Welcome down to the scenic campus of SUNY Oswego State for Hockey Night in Oswego. We are excited to have you here in WTOP 10 TV on the perch for our official pregame show. My name is Logan Weingartner, joined by the lovely duo of Jason Rude and Kelly C. Guys, we are in for a treat this afternoon as we are about to see a game with massive SUNYAC implications going into the upcoming postseason. So after the one today, there are just 3 games left for Oswego until official SUNYAC tournament play starts up. So guys, Jason, starting with you, we are in the thick of it. What are your thoughts on today's game?
Well, quite honestly, when you're this close into the playoffs, as the saying goes, the proof is in the pudding. The Lakers need a win here against the Potsdam Bears to be able to stay in this top 4 contention right now. And as we sit with a 5-4-2 record, this is going to be a must-win for the Lakers after their tie last night.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Jason said, this game could be a very well deciding factor of where Oswego lands in these rankings. They are currently 4th, and they are not doing too well as they have in years past. They've always stayed in the top 3, maybe even the 3rd. But we'll see what happens today, because today is going to be a very close game.
Yeah, Oswego sitting at 11 wins, 9 losses, and 2 ties, whereas on the flip side, Potsdam is exactly at 9 wins, 11 losses, and also 2 ties. So, Jason, going back to you, both teams are on leg 2 of a back-to-back. Why don't you walk me through what happened yesterday?
Well, yesterday, the Bears were able to get a 4-3 victory over Fredonia in overtime. While the Lakers, they were unfortunately cut to a tie, but had a shootout against Plattsburgh. Currently, right now, Oswego State, as I mentioned, 8-2-1 in the SUNY, faces off against Potsdam, and it's the all-time series is basically even. 26 wins, 27 losses, 8 ties. The most recent chapter of the history has heavily tilted in Oswego's favor. They've had an 8-game winning streak. They had it from January 6, 2023 to January 18, 2025. Their first loss that they had in that 8-game stretch came from last month, when they had a 3-4 loss to the Bears. And so far, their largest margin was back in 2024, 5-0 shutout against the Bears.
Yeah, and Kelly, to give me more insight on that, why don't you talk about, as I said, leg 2 of a back-to-back. Maybe some teams are fatigued, maybe some teams aren't, but we will see it today. Why don't you walk me through more of Potsdam and Oswego, their last games yesterday?
Logan, I completely agree, but both of these teams have very similar stats. Looking at face-off win percentage, Oswego has a percentage of 56%, while Potsdam has a 50% win face-off percentage. These teams are very close in stats, and it's going to come down to that final point. And which way is it going to go? We have no idea just yet. It's a very, very close game with a shot percentage overall coming from Oswego of 6% and from Potsdam of 6% as well. So it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, very much it is, Kelly. And as you said, both of these teams put a plethora of shots on goal per game. But of course, the ones in between the pipes are fending them off, are the goalies. Kelly, staying with you, why don't you walk me through Oswego's netminder?
Yeah, number 35, Mia DeVivo. She has a total of 442 saves, which brings her total save percentage to 92%. In the last game she was playing, she had 31 saves, which was a 100% percentage. And in the last 2 games against Potsdam, she let absolutely no shots through. So she is an absolute unit in that net.
Yeah, this is a very defensive-oriented matchup. And now, Jason, as for Potsdam, who's in between the pipes?
Well, even though DeVivo has done very, very well this season, do not forget about number 35 on Potsdam, Magali Parent. She is a high-volume stopper with a total of 523 total saves this season with a .931 save percentage. She recorded 33 saves in her last outing in that win against Canton, ranking 3rd in both minutes and games started right now. In her last game that she had against Oswego, she had 40 saves with a .93 save percentage. So still, this is a very goalie-on-goalie contention matchup right now.
Yeah, guys, you said it. This is a very star-studded goalie matchup. You cannot really undermine the importance of a goaltender. You love your Henrik Lundqvist and your Braden Holtbys. They are the backbone and cornerstone of a defense. DeVivo and Parent will be on their A-game today. But don't go anywhere, because after the break, you will hear words from official Oswego personnel and also some insight from us.
welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish. No,
finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Is there anything interesting happening in here? Joe, is there anything interesting happening in here?
Yes, there is some interesting stuff tonight. We're doing our weather outside.
Oh, okay.
Our
I don't
quick
care.
weather.
Never mind.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in here on WTUP10 TV as you move closer to puck drop here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Well, guys, it is senior night where we celebrate the veterans on this Oswego team, and speaking to the importance of that is Oswego captain Helen Van Dam in an interview with our very own producer, Chris DeLuca.
Is awesome and an awesome presence, like both on and off the ice. She really brings, a fun, high energy, and we're just happy to have her. So we're really excited to celebrate, especially, her being our only senior this year. Senior night's gonna be super fun, and she came in as a transfer last year, and she's really made a statement. So especially these past couple games, she's been a huge impact on the ice. So we're really excited to celebrate.
It's interesting for her because it's not like she's been here for 4 years, right? She's only been in her second year with us. And so now really having to grow into that kind of big sister role very quickly, Britt's done a really good job with that. She's great in the classroom. She's good in the locker room. She's just a good person. She's kind of a connector in the locker room. And, I'm excited for her to get to have Saturday, and it'll be fun to have her parents in town. It's a long way to go to see a hockey game. So, it'll be exciting for them to get out here, and, I hope it goes really well, for her. She's just a great person and was a huge add to our program, last year.
Well, those are great words to hear from Van Dam and Digby, and with more on the seniors is ringside reporter Emily Mike.
Thank you, guys. Now I'm here with senior forward Brittany Iverson. Now, Brittany, you played for teams in California, Massachusetts, and Oswego. And on top of that, your family is here today. Do you want to give them a wave? So, what does family mean to you on and off the ice?
Family means everything to me. I've been playing with my brother for as long as I can remember. We've been skating since we were like 2 years old, so I've been really growing with them. And as a team, they've been a huge, big family to me. I just transferred here, so they've been so welcoming to me. Family means absolutely everything.
Now, as a transfer from Endicott College, how would you say you've grown from 2024 to now being a Laker?
I think being a Laker, I've just grown so much in my confidence. The team has really uplifted me, and since being here, the community is so welcoming. I think the confidence is the biggest thing for me.
Now, with today being senior day and coming off of that overtime loss last night, what is your mentality heading into this game?
I think we just have to play really hard. Like, we gave them a good battle last time. Yesterday was a really good game, so if we just come out with that same energy, I think we're not going to have any problem.
Now, Brittany, if you could have given yourself some advice when you first joined the team, what would that be?
I really just think embrace it, and it was really hard transferring, meeting a lot of new people, but being a part of the team, it was really easy to make friends here, so I think I would have just said, it's okay, transferring's not like the end of the world,
Now, you've come a long way, and I'm sure there's been people you've worked with to get here. Is there anyone you want to shout out today or give thanks to?
I really think my parents over there, biggest shout out, have been taking me to practices 4 in the morning since I was little. There they are. My little brother, he's always been practicing with me, always watching film with me. I think that's the biggest, those are the 3 things. And my sister, obviously. Big support.
Well, Brittany, I wish you all the best. Good luck today. And thank you guys so much. We're going to send it back to you guys.
Thanks, Emily. Those are great words to hear. Iverson's such an important defensive and offensive piece of this team. But not only is it senior night, but it's also the 50th game for junior Tilly Pethrick. Listen to some words from herself and head coach Digby.
It's been really cool, and I didn't even know that, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been a totally different season this year because last year, I wasn't in every game, but, I was still there, behind the scenes with the team. So last year was just as, special as this year, and I think
I learned a lot from our seniors last year, and so I was able to come in this year as like an upperclassman and teach our freshmen a lot about kind of like the culture and just what this team's all about. And so, I mean, the last 3 years has been awesome, and I wouldn't really change it for anything else. So, yeah.
That's good. I didn't realize that. So good for her. You know, she's been a player that had pretty high expectations coming in, you know, and it took a bit for her to find her path, her spot, and she's done a really good job this year. And we're starting to see the full version of Tilly, and she's done a great job of helping the younger players get acclimated into what we're doing. I mean, she's just a great person, leads by example, speaks up at the right time, says the right things, and obviously with her international experience, it's great to have somebody around like that can really push the younger players. And you know, anytime she's able to help contribute offensively, it's just great to see that, you know, she does that and brings that extra flavor for the team too. So it's a lot of fun. It's great to have her around, and that's an exciting accomplishment for her.
Thanks, guys. And Tilly, in her junior year, entering her senior year next year, is very important to this Lakers squad, very active on the defensive end. Kelly, why don't you walk me through some of her stats this season?
Yeah, absolutely. She has had 4 games this season with 3 blocked shots. She has had, this season alone, has had 2 goals, 2 assists, and a total of 32 shots, which brings her shot percentage to 6%, which is a very, very different from her last season, which she had 8 shots and had a 25% shot percentage. And not only did she have all of these stats, but she did play in Australia. So let's see how that international experience would help her in her game, and let's see how she plays today.
Yeah, great insight, Kelly. And even above that, Jason, the eye test, why don't you walk me through what do you see when you see number 27 out on that ice?
Well, we know that Petrie is one of the top performers, and we know how active that she is. And when you're looking at the eye test, you can always tell that she's always determined, she's always working hard on the ice. And you know that, you know, all of the love that she gives her team and her teammates really makes up for the effort that she shows.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. And in that interview, we heard Digby talk about how much of an important locker room presence Tilly is. Always saying the right things, always making the right plays, being a connecting piece in that locker room. Jason, Kelly, how important is that to have on a team if your head coach Digby bringing in the now junior to this team?
Because basically going into your senior year, you are going to be pretty much one of the top leaders. You're going to be one of the biggest parts of the team. So when you're talking about not being selfless and caring so much about the team, it's really just a team sport, and you want to make sure that all your teammates are able to get some minutes in and get some reps in and be able to fully work to get some wins.
Yeah, and just like Jason said, these girls are going to be seniors next year. They have to set the precedent for what the team is going to look like going forward. It is going to be a very strong leadership next year, and going forward, they are going to be the ones that are laying the foundation for what this team is going to look like.
Yeah, they really are. Well, do not go anywhere, because after break, we will have even more for you on the very tight SUNY race.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also make you really feel because you start in the fall, where it's kind of like more, still good sport.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to Hockey Night in Oswego. Today's afternoon, as you know, it's full of SUNY storylines, and Kelly, a lot of games on the docket today. Why don't you break up the in-conference ones for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at all of the games going on right now, we have this game, which is Potsdam versus Oswego. We have Buffalo State and Morrisville, and Plattsburgh versus Canton, and the one that could very well decide the second seed, William Smith versus Cortland. All of these games are happening around the same time, and it's going to be very crucial to see and keep an eye on all of these games to see how the SUNY lineup is going to fall into place.
Yeah, a lot of action around the SUNY today. William Smith, the 3 seed in the conference. Cortland, the 2 seed. William Smith, 7-4, and SUNY Cortland, 7-2-2. So a very even style of play for both teams. William Smith, 2-game win streak. Cortland, 1-game win streak. But now, Jason, we can see a lot of fluctuation in these standings after today. Talk to me a little bit about those very standings.
Well, those standings right now currently stand by February 28th, which will be the SUNY postseason bracket. Currently, right now, Potsdam, who is playing today, would be the 6th seed, and they would play against number 3, William Smith. And then pretty much we would go right into Canton and Oswego. But meanwhile, when you look at the standings right now, you see that Plattsburgh is sitting up top, but Cortland and William Smith are not too far behind. They are very, very close. Cortland a 7-2-2 and a William Smith a 7-4-0, and they have the best win streak next to Canton with 2 wins so far in a row. So when you're looking at SUNY standings, you're basically projecting that this is a very close race to determine who is going to be those top 4.
Yeah, it's very tight. Oswego was handed their second tie of the season yesterday, tightening the race just even more. 0-0 with Plattsburgh. And Jason, you touched on it a little bit. Walk me through that projected playoff bracket.
So the projected playoff bracket, as I had mentioned, was that in the first round we would have number 6 Potsdam going against William Smith. That would be the first matchup. Then the second matchup would be our matchup, would be the Oswego Lakers. It would be the Canton Roos, and then it would be Oswego. And then the lowest remaining seed after that would face Plattsburgh, and then the second lowest would then go to Cortland. Meanwhile, they would go into the semifinal winners heading towards March. So right now, when you're looking at Cortland and William Smith, they currently are 1 point, next to each other. So, this game that we'll have later today between the Dragons and them will be very impactful for the standings.
Yeah, William Smith's first year in the SUNY Conference, they are already making a splash. And Kelly, before Jason, you talked about the SUNY games that are going on today. What can be impacted throughout those matchups?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, all of these games are deciding factors into the standings, but I think the game that we need to keep the most eye on is that William Smith and Cortland game. They are literally 1 point difference to each other. If Cortland wins, they pull even farther ahead, and if William Smith wins, they come even closer to that second seed. This very well could decide who is advancing to that semifinal or who is staying in the first round of the finals.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that postseason plays out. Starts out on February 28th. Should be a great one. And now, guys, for one of my favorite segments, as we keep inching closer to puck drop here at the Deb, we're going to go through score predictions Jason, what do you have?
So currently right now I have Oswego winning this against the Potsdam Bears 3-1. I think very confidently that coming off of that very, very close matchup against Plattsburgh, Logan, I really think that the Lakers can be able to get this win and move on to their next 2 games to fully put themselves in mention to be in that SUNY.
Yeah, should be a great one. And Kelly, what do you have for score predictions?
Yeah, just like Jason said, it's going to be a close game. It ultimately coming down to those units on the defense, but I'm going to go 2-1 Oswego. I think this game is going to go in the favor of the Lakers, but you never know what's going to happen with that final point.
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep trickling down. JC, you said 3-1. Kelly, you said 2-1. I'm going to go 1-0 Oswego. I think Mia DeVivo will stand on her head and fend off all the shots that come her way, while Oswego will find a crease at least once. So guys, any final thoughts before we get into this game?
Final thoughts really is, it is all going to be about defense. It is all going to be about what can you bring that you brought last night when you faced the number 13th ranked Plattsburgh Cardinals, when you are able to keep them to no goals and no shots, and it ends in a shootout and it ends in a tie. That is what is being looked for today against Potsdam.
Yeah, definitely. And like we've kept saying the entire broadcast, it is going to be a close game, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. But for us, that'll be all for us. Do not go anywhere, though, as Ashton Finneck and Braden Peters will have even more for you up from the Steve Levy press box following this.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay? Okay. Let me show you, because your team is a filthy. You know how to score, right? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Oh. Just like that.
That's actually. Let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready? I swear to God. Oh my Everyone. All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like. Sorry, Joe. You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. So you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Starting lineup for your Oswego State Lakers.
Welcome into the Steve Levy press box. My name is Ashlyn Fennick, and I'm joined here with Braden Peters. We're here with a great battle today against the Oswego Lakers and the Potsdam Bears. This is going to be a close matchup today because, from what I've seen, these stats have been pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, looking into this game, I mean, both teams have had some issues this year with scoring, but again, the defenses have been solid. And also, you got 2 goaltenders that have been hot this season. Magali Perron has been one of the best goaltenders by far in the city, leading the conference in saves. But also, you have Mia DeVivo, who had a huge game last week in the last game in the loss against Plattsburgh State, only just allowing the 1 goal in the shootout. So, again, it's going to be another game of a battle of the goaltenders.
Yeah, last time these teams saw each other in January, the Lakers lost 4-3 against them. So I'm really feeling like this one's going to be another close one for the Lakers. The last matchup for the Lakers yesterday, they lost to Plattsburgh, but it ended up showing as a tie. And for the Potsdam Bears, they ended up losing 4-2 to Buff State. So, again, this definitely is going to be a close battle to them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both teams going in knowing that they have to secure a playoff spot, especially Potsdam. I mean, Buff State is just right on their tails in the SUNY playoffs. Buff State just out on the below the cutoff line for entering the playoffs. So it's a must-win for them, but also for Oswego State to get at least a chance of getting some home ice advantage and possibly get a chance to get the second seed.
Okay, we'll come back to you soon. Yep. Sorry, I was trying to.
Let's rock and roll.
So for our lineups this evening, for the Lakers, I'm feeling like Megan Smith's going to have a powerhouse of a game today. She has some of the most scoring goals for the Lakers. Braden, what are you thinking about the Potsdam Bears? Who do you think is going to really lead for them today?
I think the one name you got to look out for on this team 100% is Jalen Castro. Leads the team in not only just goals, but also is one of the top players in highest plus minus with +2 entry this season, which is not high overall, but she's been one of the hot players on this team. 10 goals entering this contest. So if you're Oswego, you have to just stay on her. Play the hits. Keep her out towards the perimeter. Do not let her get into the slot. That's the only way you're going to give yourself at least a decent chance of winning this game.
Good, yes. Especially her, but, you know, on the Lakers, I feel like also Lauren Riccovelli, I feel like she's also another good one. She's got a career of 20 game points, so I feel like she's another good one to look out for. But here we go. We're starting puck drop. Lakers have the ball, and Van Dam's got it. Going around the net. Lakers gain possession. Iverson's got it. Celebrating her today.
Yeah, the only senior on this roster for Oswego State.
And Lakers regain it again. And Iverson has it once again. Potsdam Bears recover. The Bears passing it up, trying to look for something. Passing it up, Lakers find it. Cooley has it. Now Ricobelli passing it up, not finding anything. Lots of chopping at the sticks right now. Lakers got possession, passing. Cooley's got it for the Lakers. Now finding Ricobelli around the boards. Potsdam gains possession over the half. Pinty has it. Missed pass by Ricobelli as she exits. Potsdam has it. Parenti has it for the Lakers as she tries to regain possession. Passes it down around the boards. They're trying to find something. Pethrick's got it now for the Lakers. Trying to find something to get a game point going. Passing it up for the Lakers. DeMars has it. Fighting for the puck down here. Powers, Demers, and they pass it wide. Pethrick's got it, passes it to Powers. Parenti's got it, passing it down. Potsdam regains possession, trying to find something. They're passing back and forth. Defense is looking solid on both sides of the ice. Shot. Laker goal. Cunliffe with the goal. Wow.
Yeah, by the looks of it, that was Natalie Lodge who picked that up. Just good. First good shot by Georgia Cunliffe. She was the person I was looking forward to in this game for Oswego State. Good wrist shot that she had, but good blocker save from Perron. But again, that was a costly rebound that she coughed up on the wrist shot. As you see, Oswego was able to get possession, and then the shot from Cunliffe. Perron gives up the rebound, and great backhand shot from Lons to bury it.
All right, back to possession for the. Oh, we're fighting for it. Potsdam and the Lakers chopping at it. Lons going for it. Now we're back to Iverson. Oh, Potsdam regains possession. Iverson with the puck, shot, nothing. Off the pads. Going down the ice. Around the boards. Behind the net, Lakers get possession, back up the ice. Back down the ice near the Lakers zone. Lakers gain possession, Iverson to Ficaro. And it goes into the Lakers bench.
So far, compared to like the previous game against Plattsburgh State, a lot more activity on offense outside just the goal. Oswego State has done an excellent job being able to at least pressure the crease, get bodies in front, and also do a good job just picking up collecting rebounds. Potsdam's defense has to be able to back up Perron more.
And we're back in the Potsdam area. Potsdam with the puck again, and we're back. Cooley's got it. Shot and covered by Potsdam.
Yeah, just going back again, the defense, I feel like they're sometimes caught a little bit lacking, just not in the right positions, not really able to kind of send themselves towards the slot. I mean, that was the reason why that first goal happened. Not enough defenders were there to back up with the slot to collect the rebound, and that was one of the things that both Oswego and Plattsburgh State did a great job with last game, but that was crucial to help Oswego State get that lead.
Okay, Potsdam regains possession. Still in Lakers gain possession. Around the boards. Potsdam's got it, tries to find something, and we're back to the Lakers. Cooley trying to pass it down, but ends up with a Potsdam player.
And another save as well again for Perron. Like we said, going in this game, like she has been just arguably one of the best goalies in the SUNY. I mean, coming in, she leads the entire conference in saves with a total of 523 saves. And also, she's fifth in save percentage in the entire conference with a 9.31.
And Potsdam wins that face-off. And we're going down to the Lakers zone, pass down. DeVivo's ready in that goal. Lakers trying to find something to get it back down, but Potsdam is just not giving up. Nice stop for DeVivo. Another nice stop for DeVivo. Shot goes wide. Potsdam gains possession, but back to a Laker player. Van Dam's got it. Nice save for Magali Parent.
Yeah, that was a tough one, especially through traffic. You had some bodies out in front and also having to jump out to the opposite side, going from post to post to make that glove save. Again, Perron just showing how she is easily one of the better goalies in the SUNY, but good for Potsdam. They were finally able to move the puck into the O zone and finally get some chances on net.
Ooh, Majeski looking for something. Oh, nice stop for 35.
Yeah, for a second, I thought that might have just trickled in past the post. But what a last-ditch effort from Magali Perron to make that save. Guess channeling her inner Marty Baron on that one.
Potsdam won the face-off, but ends up with a Laker. Lange tries to get it, and we're back down in the Lakers zone. Pinty's trying to get it for the Lakers, tries to pass and look for someone. Majeski's open for her. Nice look to Majeski, but she just... Potsdam recovers, passing it to Oswego zone. Lange's got it.
Already some physicality that we're starting to see out there as the Whiteside got knocked down right in front of her own bench. On that one, I think that was from Lange who knocked her down.
We're behind the Laker goal. We're having a bit of a tussle behind there, it looks like, trying to get the puck out. The Lakers seem to recover it and pass it down. Potsdam gets it. Lots of sticks in there trying to get that puck. Let's see who will get it. Lakers look like they got it out. Iverson. Potsdam in for shot, and saved by Mia DeVivo.
Yeah, that was just a very tight angle for Isabella Boyd to try and at least get a shot off. I mean, the best you could do was probably go glove hide on DeVivo, but DeVivo did a good job just covering the side of the post, not really giving everything up. That's just excellent, just basic skills of being a goalie, being able to just cover the post tightly.
Cooley's got it for the Lakers.
So it was an offside on the call.
Yep.
We'll say we haven't seen much from Potsdam, from one of their, again, one of the offensive players I'm talking about, from Jalen Castro. Really haven't seen her with the puck on her stick that much. I'm definitely sure she's itching to try and get some chances.
And a save.
Yeah, already, I mean, if we're halfway through this period, we're looking at the shots on goal, 8-2 in favor of Oswego State. Just it's kind of a little bit of a difference compared to last game. They're really just flying right out of the gates offensively.
Lots of sticks in there. Potsdam looks like they got this one. Going around the boards. Potsdam still has it. Passing it down for the Lakers, trying to get it out. Going around the boards. Cooley's trying to get in there. And Potsdam recovers with it. And down the ice, past the blue line. Pethrick's got it. Going down to Parenti. Down in the Potsdam area at the moment. Lots of chopping at the stick still. We're heading back down into the Lakers zone. Oswego defense, and they blocked it. Shot, and it's deflected by Mia DeVivo's glove.
I thought she caught that for a second. I was wondering where it went, but yeah, good glove save from DeVivo. Again, like I said, this is going to be a goalie matchup to look forward to. I mean, DeVivo, outside just giving up the one goal.
So it seems like we're going to be sending it down to Emily Mike. Emily, what do you got for us?
All right, I am here with Brittany Iverson's parents. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Julie.
I'm Brian.
Now, in your eyes, how far has Brittany...
And turned in her tights and became a hockey player and never really looked back.
Yeah, she's been everywhere.
Potsdam's
Canada
in
and
neutral
all across the United
ice.
States, playing for a bunch of different teams from Colorado to Massachusetts, and she's been everywhere. So this is pretty good for her to finish it off here at Oswego.
100%. Now I have to ask, does she get it from one of you? Have either of you guys got hockey backgrounds?
I'll be honest, like, she's got a little Finnish blood in her, so there's some winter sports in there, but I played hockey too, but really she gets it from her siblings. Her brother plays hockey, and she's been really competitive, and so like when you see her out there, it's most of her passion and her competitiveness with her brother and sisters.
Now I've got to say, it is Valentine's Day. Would you guys consider getting together and celebrating your daughter? Would be your dream date?
Apparently, it's what we always do.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Again, congratulations to your daughter. You guys must be so proud. We're going to send it back to you guys.
Potsdam's got it. Having a tussle with Lons. Majeski tries to get it out, but Potsdam recovers, passes it off the board. We got it for Majeski right now. Majeski's trying to look for someone. Shot, nothing, off of a Potsdam player. O'Brien's got it. Looking, went right to a Potsdam player on that bench change. Oswego recovers. Hits off Iverson's stick, going back into the Potsdam zone. Passing up, trying to find something. Oswego recovers. Ficaro has it, passing it up right to a Potsdam player. Iverson's got it. What defense I see on both of these teams today. Both goalies really working it. Both teams really showing their defense cards today so far.
Absolutely. I mean, it was expected from the goaltenders. I mean, the defense for Potsdam has been leaky at times. I mean, the one time they had the 3 defensemen closer to the puck carrier and only just one towards the slot. Maybe we'd like to have another defenseman at least hang back a little bit just to give some support in the slot. But overall, both defenses have been able to really hold their own, did a good job with a lot of just stick checking. Overall, you can't complain with both sides.
Yes, this is definitely going to be a close game for the Lakers and the Bears today because of this defensive game we've got going on. Lakers got it. Pinty's got it shot. Lakers trying to find something. Down around. Potsdam picks it off the boards. Tries to send it down, but a Laker grabs it. Shot off the pads.
That was a beautiful blocker save by Perron. One-timer wrister, wait again, slide from post to post just to be able to come up and make that save. Just excellent reaction timing for Magali Perron.
Door's trying to get the puck for the Lakers. And Door gets the puck for the Lakers. Passing it, shot off the pads. Lakers trying to look for something still. We're still in the Potsdam zone. And Potsdam's got it, but ends up with a Laker. Okay, we're setting it back up. And Potsdam gets it back on the bench change once again.
That was a much-needed clear for Potsdam. You had tired defenders out there. Perron doing everything she can to hold her own. That was a significant clear for the Bears.
Behind the net of the Lakers. Lakers trying to get something going. Lons has got it. Majeski's got it for the Lakers. What a move for Majeski. Back to Majeski. Pethrick, shot. Back up top. Back to Lons. Shot and a save.
One thing I'm liking right now from Oswego State's offense is that they're playing with just an urgency. They are just quickly moving the puck. They're not just sitting there and just waiting for plays to develop. Everyone's constantly moving. You force the defense to constantly stay on their toes, and you move fast enough, someone's going to be out of position, and it's going to give you at least a decent scoring chance.
Yes, very much agreed on that point. O'Brien's got it. And we're back down in the Lakers zone. DeVivo getting ready. Lakers got the puck looking for something. Potsdam's defense looking nice. Potsdam cleared it. Pethrick looking for something. Power. Pethrick. Picaro's got it, passes it up. And Potsdam gets it, tries to find something. Oswego's got it. Van Dam's got it. Back to Potsdam. Lons is trying to catch up. Lons has got it for the Lakers, passes it up. Ooh.
Yikes.
Bit of a fall in the corner over there. Clifford's got it. What a shot for Potsdam, and what a save for Mia DeVivo.
Yeah, another thing I want to point out is there's definitely been a lot of physicality, and especially compared again to the Plattsburgh game, Oswego's coming out with way more physicality. You saw the collision right here. Looks like they just, by the looks of it, I think Megan Mills just slipped on that and just led to the collision along the corner there. But overall, I'm seeing a lot more checks from Oswego State so far. They've done a good job being physical.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what we like to see in these types of games. Potsdam trying to find something. Shot and covered by Mia DeVivo.
Yeah, it was a smart choice there. I mean, obviously she has some backup, but freezing the puck. You got pressure coming in. No need to take a risk here. You're up 1-0. Even if you're up 2-0, 2-0 leads are like the most common leads to be coughed up in hockey, so smart choice there.
Ooh, Potsdam with the quick shot off the face-off, but it went high. Potsdam recovers it. And another spill in the corner.
It looks like we got a penalty going against Potsdam, and that is Rebecca Kane, the senior forward. So we're probably going to get to see some power play hockey out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Kane's not liking the call. I don't know if it was just for see what the linesmen are going to say. I'm curious if it's just going to be a body check by the looks of it, but before we get into that, let's take a look at the stats for the power play and penalty kill units for both teams. So for Oswego, they're actually both, I'm sorry, Pinty also got sent to the sin bin, so it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, going to be an
I didn't
even
realize
matchup
that,
there.
so
Wow.
Never mind.
Yeah, looks like we got a 2-minute penalty on both of those players.
I guess it's for roughing because you saw Kane gave a little shove to Pinty. Pinty shoved back, knocked her down. Ref saw it was a little too much, so both got sent to the sin bin for roughing by the looks of it.
Mm-hmm. Pass up, we're looking for something. Van Dam's got it. Cooley's got it for the Lakers, looking for something. Van Dam's got it back. Cooley's got it back. Passing, going around. Passing it around the boards. Ooh, and a knockdown for the Lakers. It's not looking good for the Lakers over there.
And slow to get up. That was Shea Seal. So she took a shot a little bit towards the head. I mean, at least she got up quick, but my God, shook up there on the hit along the boards. Good to see that she's back up, though, and like right off the bat.
Yes. Lots of aggression on both of these teams today. Lots of bodies.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they both know what's on the line here. They're trying to secure a playoff spot. Potsdam right now is trying to hang on to it with Bluff State coming right behind them. Oswego State's trying to just get home ice advantage for the playoffs.
And Oswego wins that face-off, passing it up to Lons. Lons looking for something. Passes it down to Kuntliff. Shot, nothing, right off the pads. And Pethrick's got it. Kuntliff's got it back for the Lakers, passing it back up into the Potsdam zone. Lon's got it, but taken by the Potsdam Bears. Doors trying to stop it, passes up by the Potsdam Bears right around Mia DeVivo. Pethrick's got it, tries to pass up to Lons. Lons couldn't grab it. Back up into the Lakers zone. Pethrick looked at Dorr for that one. Dorr's trying to find something. Looks like it hit off some sticks.
Going to be on even strength soon with 7 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4.
Nice grab for Magali Parent.
Let's take a look at the quick stats for the game so far as we're approaching the 1 minute mark. Right now, shots on goal doubled for Oswego State compared to Potsdam, 14-7 right now. Again, Oswego State they have been really able to put the pressure like you saw on the one shot from Van Dam. Great glove save from Perron. Nothing too hard, but again, Oswego State just doing a great job in the forecheck and just creating pressure and forcing turnovers, also in the neutral zone.
Potsdam's probably trying to look for her goal to get. Mia DeVivo blocks it off the pads. Lakers got it. Parenti's got it for the Lakers. Passing it back up to Purdy. Parenti's got it. Demers has got it. Potsdam trying to get out of their own zone. Lakers has got it past to Majeski. Back up to the Lakers. Hits the glass and is going to the Lakers. Cunliffe has it, lost it. Potsdam passes, and that is the end of the first period.
Yeah, a lot of action there again offensively from Oswego State. Really just a lot of urgency in this period so far. Let's see if they'll be able to keep this going into the second frame.
Yeah, I'm hoping to still see lots of good defense in that second period because this defense is incredible so far from both teams, and both goalies are really, really working it in those pipes today.
Oh, absolutely. Both goalies have really been able to stand on their heads, minus the one goal that Perron has given up. She's looked really solid overall. You can't complain with her performance. Just the offense hasn't been able to contribute really to help her out that much.
Yes. So hopefully the Lakers can really pull off this win today because the SUNYX are getting really close to the end, and the Lakers are fourth in the SUNYX as we speak at the moment. And there's another big game today, Cortland and William Smith. Braden, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a tight game. Cortland right now sitting at the second seed right now, so they have home ice advantage. Third seed William Smith. So William Smith right now, I think they have 1 point advantage over Oswego. So obviously, if they're able to get that win, they'll be able to move up ahead of William Smith. So pretty much the best situation is for that game to go to overtime and for William Smith to get the victory. This way, Cortland doesn't really get much out of it. So it's definitely a huge contest if Oswego State wants to at least get close to that second seed to lock up home ice advantage.
Yes, our whole SUNYX actually playing. The whole conference is actually playing games today. So the whole SUNYX might be switching up points today because everyone's playing. So we'll have to see how today ends after all these 3 p.m. games finish up today.
Yeah, it's going to be really tight overall. It just, again, like I said, Potsdam, I mean, they're just hoping at least just to secure a playoff spot. I mean, getting a win, or at least some points in general, just to get ahead of Upstate would be huge.
So we're going to throw it down to Emily Mike. Emily, what have you got for us down the ice?
I am here with number 6 freshman forward Natalie Lawns, who just scored a goal during the first period. Natalie, coming off of last night's overtime loss, how are you letting this goal kind of propel you forward and get you out of the 2-game losing streak?
So it was a close game yesterday. We fell in the shootout, but we're looking for a lot of momentum in the beginning of the game, and the goal got us a lot of momentum. So just gonna look to get some more and get it.
100%. Now, Natalie, as a freshman, what does this goal mean to you, scoring so early on, and you're such young talent? Well, it is senior day here in Oswego.
Yeah, it's probably a good feeling for Britt, our senior, get an early lead, and brings momentum to the rest of us and means a lot to me. I like helping the team score. And
all right, perfect. Well, that's all from me and Brittany. Thank you guys, or not Brittany, and Natalie. Thank you guys so much. Have a great. We'll send it back up to you.
And we will see you back after this break.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also makes you really feeling, because you start in the fall, or it's kind of like, well, still good sport.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon. Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Well, it's senior day, but the freshmen are the ones making their mark first. Welcome back up to the perch. I am Logan Weingartner, joined by Jason Rude and Kelly C., the excellent duo. Guys, what do you have to say about that first period of action?
Very strong first 20 minutes of game here for the Lakers. I think that coming off of the first couple of minutes there in the first period with that big goal from Lons, I think it is pretty confident to say that they are having a very strong start to this game.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a super strong start for the Oswego State Lakers. They have 14 shots on goal, 9 faceoff wins, and only 1 penalty, while Potsdam has 8 shots on goal, 8 faceoffs won, and 1 penalty as well.
Yeah, Oswego thriving in a lot of those offensive categories, as Kelly said, winning in shots on goal, on faceoffs, starting possessions the right way. And as I said, those freshmen are making their mark. Jason, Natalie Lons, the freshman, notched that first goal. Can you break that one down for me?
Yeah, of course. You see here that the Lakers are trying to get it out, and shortly Potsdam was able to, get it away, but then Lons was able to come back and get that shot off the left corner. And really, that is her 4th goal of the season, and that is a huge statement for the freshman career for Natalie Lons.
Yeah, that was really great alertness by her. She's made a big mark for the Lakers in her first year all season. And Kelly, that goal for the Lakers puts them up 1-0. Already one more goal in 20 minutes than they had all of yesterday. So what does this mean for Oswego's momentum going into the rest of the game?
Logan, it is going to kickstart their momentum. They are going to be coming out in flames for this next period and for the rest of the game. It is going to be just full-fledged attacks and a continuous momentum for these Lakers.
Yeah, without a doubt, we know Oswego thrives off of early goals. And Jason, on the flip side, what does Potsdam have to do to respond, or what does a 1-0 deficit mean for them going into the second period?
Well, the 1-0 deficit, even though that it seems like it's not really possible. It's a very good start if you are the Bears because you just have one, and as long as you get one in the second period and you are able to continue the saves that Parent has been able to make in this first period, I think that they can be able to tie something up and they can be able to even each other out.
Yeah, speaking of Parent, outside of that one goal allowed, she has been really good this game, making key saves, being alert at all times. So Kelly, how has she performed statistically this game?
Statistically this game, she has only let in one goal, which is very, very impressive because there has been 13 shots by these Lakers. They are coming out in full force. It is going to be a very good game for Parent. She is killing it in that net. She is very, very focused. As you can see, she is keeping her eye trained on that puck, and anytime she sees it, her reflexes are quick enough to get in front of it. She is going to keep doing this, and it's just going to be a great game for her. I can see it in the future already.
Yeah, and you love to see that if you're Coach Olivia Cook of this Bears squad. But Jason, for this home squad, the Oswego State Lakers, Mia DeVivo, very impressive performance.
DeVivo, 8 saves. She has not let in any goals so far. And really, that is just a testament to how much of a great goalie that DeVivo is. I mean, she has taken a lot of different shots right now. And really, that momentum needs to stay consistent heading into the second period for the Lakers to be able to keep hold on this game.
Yeah, that it does. Not many penalties so far this game also, Jason, but we did see a big hit in crunch time. Kelly, break that one down for me.
Yeah, absolutely. There has been a lot of physicality in this game already, and we are only 20 minutes in. But that big hit was on 24 of the Lakers. J-Cell, she was hit by number 25. It was a massive, massive moment in this game. As you can see here, she just completely goes down. And it has been a lot of slipping and sliding on the ice tonight, on the ice today. And it's going to continue that way, I can probably tell. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, both teams just one penalty so far. These Lakers usually are very clean, and same for Potsdam. That's contributed to a lot of their wins so far this season. We'll see if that really clean notion keeps up in this second period. But Jason, we stated in the second period, in the pregame, a lot of SUNY matchups today, a lot of implications. Can you really analyze what's going on right now throughout the SUNY?
Well, currently, when you're looking at the end of the second period for a few of these games, William Smith currently holding a 1-0 lead against the Cortland Red Dragons, followed by Plattsburgh, who have 2-0 against Canton. And then at the start of the first still, we have Buffalo State 2-1 against Morrisville.
Yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see how those games fare. But guys, as for this game here at the Deb, where we're at, let's check in a little on our game predictions. Mine's holding up right now. I said 1-0 Oswego in the pregame. Currently 1-0. Maybe they will score another goal. I could see it. J-Rock, you had 3-1 Oswego. Oswego would have to put on 2 more. Potsdam 1. Do you think they have it in them?
I really think that, honestly, Potsdam can be able to rally back and get at least 1 goal. And again, my prediction still stands that the Lakers can be able to get 2 more goals going into the second period.
Yeah, and Kelly, you had 2-1, a little smaller margin, but that'll be all for us. It'll be very interesting to see how the second period plays out, but don't go anywhere. We'll toss you right back after the break to Ashlyn Fennick and Braden Peters in the Steve Levy press box.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay? Okay. Let me show you because your team is a Philly. You don't know how to score, right? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Oh. Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone?
All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like crazy. You're right. Sorry. Yeah.
had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat gross Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to. If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Welcome back into the Steve Levy press box. It's Ashlyn Fennick again, and I'm here with Braden Peters. And now it's the start of almost the second period, and I can't wait to see how these two teams still have their defensive ends. And Braden, how do you think they're going to keep prevailing their teams on both ends?
I think if you look at Oswego State to start off first, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. They have to maintain that urgency they have been showing on offense, quick passes, able to at least come back in, back of the goalie, at least get some bodies in front of the net to cover up the slot. And then if you're Potsdam, you just got to be able to get more passes and get through the neutral zone without losing and back up Perrant more. She is just carrying this team on her shoulders right now. You have to get some scoring chances.
Yeah. And I can't wait to see what this. I can't wait to see how this game's gonna end, because all these players are definitely having their dominance moments, and I can't wait to continue celebrating Brittany Iverson and her special day today. But here we go with the face-off. Iverson's got it for the Lakers, and we're going down. Potsdam zone, but goes back up on the glass. Potsdam's got it, passes it to a Laker. Trying to recover it, both teams chopping at it. Trying to get the puck. Lakers got it, going down in the neutral zone. Sirens. Potsdam recovered behind the net. Potsdam's got it, trying to find someone. Passes Coley, but Pinty's got it. Cooley's got it now. Siren's got it. Shot, couldn't get anything from that. Cooley's got it. Shot around the boards, nothing. Both teams trying to get it to their own teammates to start something. A little shove by the Potsdam player in the corner over there. Passing it down.
That was definitely a lengthy line for the first line for Potsdam. Their great forecheck overall by Oswego State, keeping the puck in the O zone, trying to create some more opportunities for themselves.
Potsdam finding something. Passing up in the neutral zone. And Powers passes it up.
Yeah, Sophia Elias is out there for Potsdam. First, I'd like to say the workhorse from Whitehorse, as she's looking for her first career point this season for the Bears.
Potsdam's got it. We got two defenders ready for the Lakers shot. Nothing. It was wide to the right. Doors got it. Lakers trying to find something, passes it down behind Perrant. Both teams showing dominant action, but ready for another goal in this period. Doors got it for the Lakers, trying to set something up, passing up, looking up. Potsdam's got it, pass around Perrant. And Van Dam got it. Gauntlet, shot, nothing. Hits the board. Potsdam passes up, and an icing call.
Yeah, going back again, I mean, it just seems like the only reason why Possum is in this game is because of Magali Perron. Already, she has got a good few saves to her name in this period alone. The defense for the Bears have to be able to clear the puck out. Their breakouts have not been successful because they have had no time to get breakouts going. Just the forecheck of Oswego State has been relentless.
Gauntlet's got the puck. Van Dam shot, nothing. Lakers looking for people. Can't get anything started. Potsdam trying to go in. No one's down there to help Potsdam. Jazeel looking to can't lift. Ooh, little body check. O'Brien. O'Brien, nice stop. Perron's really on her toes down there. She's ready for any action around the pipes down there. Same with DeVivo. She's getting ready for anything that's coming down there from the Potsdam Bears.
Yeah, it's been very quiet for DeVivo. I'm guessing she doesn't fully mind taking a little bit of a breather. It's just, again, I mean, unfortunately for Perron, probably Perron. Oh, and that was dangerous.
Right next to the left goalpost down there. That was too close.
I was saying Perron is just being constantly pressured. Again, Oswego State's forecheck has been great. They're doing great along the boards, just getting a lot of stick checks in. And it looks like we got a hooking call going against, unfortunately for the senior, Brittany Iverson for the Lakers. So I guess finally now we're going to see our first woman advantage in this contest for both sides as Potsdam is on the power play.
Yep. We'll see how this power play ends up. 5-4 man advantage for the Potsdam Bears. See if it would be to their advantage or maybe the Lakers.
Quick look at the stats. The power play for Potsdam has not been that great. Dead last to the SUNY with a 6.6 success rate, facing the best penalty kill in all the SUNY against Oswego State, who has a 91.26% success rate.
And I think they're the only team in the whole SUNY that is above 90% for the penalty kill. Am I right, Braden?
Yes, they are.
And a nice clear for the Lakers down near Perron. And the Bears recover it, trying to find something to get it started in the Lakers zone.
And just add out to the stat line pretty much for the percentage for the Potsdam power play. So the 6.6%, that was out of pretty much going in 77 power plays, meaning they have 61 power plays. Meaning they've only scored 4 times on the power play this entire season.
Wow. Potsdam retrieves the puck, going past the center line and the blue line. Potsdam's got it up top. Shot! A block and a save for Mia DeVivo.
And again, that was a player I told you to look out for. Jalen Castro took the wrist shot, leads the team in goals with 10, fourth actually in the conference in goals. Tried going 5-hole on that shot, but good work by DeVivo. Seeing through the traffic, able to get her paddle down, absorb the shot, and just freeze the puck. Good work on Mia DeVivo.
Megan Smith tried to get something, but Potsdam was able to retrieve it. Pass up. Around the boards it goes, behind DeVivo. And a clear. Looks like Cooley's trying to catch up.
Potsdam's got to get things going. They have 14 seconds on this power play.
Ooh, and there's a race to the puck. Lakers back to full strength. We're back to a 5-on-5. So Potsdam was not able to do anything with their one-man advantage. Lakers got the puck, back to Dorr. Back in the neutral zone. Lakers looking to start something. Past the door, neutral zone, back into the Potsdam zone. Shot quite wide on that shot. Potsdam's got it in neutral. Door's got it once again. Trying to get a little bit of a break. Looking for someone. Majeski's got it. Oh, Majeski lost it.
Yeah, she was looking for Georgia Conliffe on the feed, just a little behind her.
Wands has got it. Potsdam recovers with the puck. You can tell Potsdam's really hungry to try to get a goal in this period. A shot and a save.
Yeah, you think they would be, but so far, saw a slight urgency on the power play, but again, they're just hanging back constantly in their D zone. Anything they're able to get through the neutral zone, Oswego State's done a great job with just a lot of just stick checks. We're starting to see some physicality from Potsdam, but they have to find a better way just to get the breakouts going, penetrating the O zone, and at least getting some shots on DeVivo. It's been an easy night for her so far.
O'Brien's got it. Passing it up to Van Dam. Looking for someone. A shot right off the pads of Parent. Little stick fight in the corner. Right off the boards for Potsdam. Iverson's looking to get something. Got tangled up there. We got a whistle blown.
I think the puck just went out of play, so that's why they blew it dead. Barely went into the bench of Potsdam. Gotta look out for this line out, though. Again, Jalen Castro out there on the left wing with Rebecca Kane. Kane has 9 points as well, so one of the better lines out there for Potsdam. Definitely got to keep an eye on them out there on the ice right now.
We got about 10 minutes and 20 left in the second period. See if Potsdam can get a goal in. Cooley's got it. Oh, and it just missed for Smith. Potsdam recovers off the boards. Pass up to Kane. Kane's shot and a cover by DeVivo.
Yeah, one of the very few times they've been able to finally just, even though it was a little scrap for the puck, finally able to get into the O zone. Should be a slight confidence booster, but again, the offense really hasn't been able to get up there. It was an easy save pretty much for DeVivo. Low shot to the 5-hole. It's some progress so far for Potsdam, but they really got to pick things up.
Wow, what a nice quick break for the Lakers on that. And a shot and wide. I love how quickly the Lakers are getting right out of these face-offs and trying to get a nice setup for these goals.
And we got an offside call. But, yeah, like, right off the draw, you saw they had the 2-on-1 chance there with power coming with Majeski. And for a second, I thought Majeski was probably going to give the feed off to Power, try to at least get the one-timer opportunity. But that shot was just wide. But, yeah, they're just very quick right off the draw.
Lakers recover. Patrick's got it. And it's down in the Potsdam zone. And it looks like it's going to be an icing.
And the next game, obviously, for us, we can say that's going to be huge. And especially also for the team that they're facing, the Buff State Bengals on the 20th at home. It'll be definitely a huge game for Buff State to try and get back in the playoff race. But look at the stats right now in the second period. Right now, shots on goal 2-1 in favor of Oswego State. But total shots in general for the period, 9-3 in favor of Oswego State. If anything, if there's any stat line that really tells the story of the game, it's the shots on goal.
Oswego won that draw. Parenti had it. Now it's in the hands of Potsdam. Lons has got it. Shot for Lons. Oh, and we got a little bit of a fight. Getting a little handsy down there.
I do not blame Perron for giving Lons a little shove there. I mean, you get into my zone, get the heck out. You can't be here. So nice work on her, but we got a slashing call going against, by the looks of it. I think, again, that's Josie Purdy, the senior. And she's a little confused why, but now Oswego finally gets their first power play opportunity of the night. And almost like Potsdam's power play, not been that great this season with a 10.46% success rate. The penalty kill for Potsdam has been middle of the road, 85.5% success rate, which is 5th best in the SUNYAC.
And here we go with the start of the power play for the Lakers. Let's see if they can get anything off of it. A shot and a stop for Perron.
Good save, through the 5-hole. I mean, Oswego State did the right thing. Get bodies in front of the net, really try and disrupt the vision of Perron to the puck. And Perron just saw it right through. Even though in this situation, from what we were seeing, there was only mostly 1 or 2 bodies like right out in front. But definitely just try and crowd it. Make sure she does not see anything well. Again, she's a very good goalie. You cannot underestimate Perron.
Lakers got the puck. A shot was deflected off the pads of Perron. We're back up top to Van Dam, to Cunliffe, back to Van Dam. Shot, nothing. Looks like Kane flipped that one right out of the zone. Van Dam's got that one back. Back up top. Van Dam to Jaso. Doors trying to look for something in the center, but there was just a swarm of Bears in the center. Ricobelli's got it. Trying to find something while we have a change of the bench. Pinty's now in. Shot, nothing.
And that was dangerous. Perron lost her stick.
Pinty's got it. Who's she looking to pass to? Coley. Coley with a shot and a nice grab for Perron.
Yeah, way to flash the leather on that one. Good, I'll admit, good patience on Coley there. Letting the 2 deep men just slide by her, preparing to block the shot. Good patience from Coley on the shot. As you see here, 2 deep men get set to try and block the shot. Patience tries to go top right corner, but great work by Perron to stay locked in and flash the leather for the save.
Back to the Lakers. Coley's got it for the Lakers. Parenti's got it. The Bears trying to do something with it. Coley just misses the stop. Coley's got it. Back to a Bear. Bears trying to look for something, passes it up in the Lakers zone.
Looks like a fresh new set of legs out there for Potsdam, new line.
Pethrick and Power out for the Lakers now. Lanza's got it. Our goal scorer today. Shot, nothing. Looking for something. Lakers still got possession, looking for something, having a little bit of trouble. Look in the middle, couldn't find anyone. Iverson's trying to get it. Piccaro's got it. Now the Bears got possession. We're back in the Lakers zone. Now we're in the neutral zone. But the Bears go and put it back right back in the Lakers zone.
Now that going back earlier, that forecheck for Oswego State has just been relentless. They are constantly pressuring the puck carrier, forcing them to make quick decisions, leading to quick mistakes, and giving the so many more scoring chances for Oswego State in the O zone. It's been one of the big deciding factors in this game so far.
Lakers got possession still. O'Brien's got it. Looking for someone. Ends up with a Bear. Coming back down. DeVivo's getting ready. Shot. Nothing. Nice stop for DeVivo. Finally got some action down there in the Lakers zone. Van Dam's got it. The race to the puck. Looks like we lost a stick for the Potsdam Bears as they're skating off.
Yeah, that was Isabel Boyd who lost her twig on that one.
And the Lakers gain possession back in the neutral zone, going back into the Bears zone. Ricobelli's got it, a shot and nothing. And we're gonna toss it down to Emily. Emily, what do you got for us on the sideline?
Thank you. Now, this has been such a physical game so far with a lot of penalties. It's just very physical. And that just goes to show that neither team, neither the Oswego State Lakers or the Potsdam Bears, want to end that two-game losing streak, with Oswego's losing streak being 1-3 at Cortland, and last night's 0-1 shootout versus Plattsburgh at home. And the Potsdam Bears, with their 2-4 loss against Buffalo State and 2-3 loss against SUNY Canton, this physicality just goes to show that neither team is ready to give up just yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Emily. That was some great insight. But back to the game. Still got lots of hockey to watch. We got 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second period. And it looks like we got a stick fight going on the boards. And we can't get the puck out. Oh, Potsdam Bears got it. Had a spill for a Bear in the corner. And the Bears pass it right down, trying to clear it. And it was an icing call.
A good hustle from Jessica Bullock, but overall, I mean, Potsdam just looks like they've been getting bullied out there, just getting bodied around by Oswego. They are just almost the way they're playing, it's like they're just running scared almost. They have to have some more urgency and really just pick up the pace with passing the puck, moving into the O-zone, getting chances. You have to tire out Oswego.
Shot. Couldn't get it in there. Oswego's got it still. Another shot and deflected by Perrant. Lakers still got possession. Another shot off the pads. And down the ice it goes.
Good work between the pipes for Perron. That was a dangerous rebound. She coughed up. Lucky that Dory wasn't there to pick it up and try and get another shot on net.
A shot and nothing. Potsdam's got to pick up their energy if they want to keep up with Oswego to get that goal that they need to tie this. We're going down the ice and a shot and nothing to. A shot from Kane, but didn't go in. DeVivo stops it.
Yeah, one of the better scoring chances in this frame alone from Potsdam. Good work from Rebecca Kane while just falling down, able to try and get the backhander as the puck just got by the defenseman, but good work by DeVivo. Again, hugging the post, just hauling it into the chest, not letting it coughing up anything loose. Good work, fundamentals from Mia DeVivo.
Got less than 1 minute in this period and a shot and a nice stop for Perrant.
Again, if there's any reason why this game is as close as it still is, I mean, by the way, it's like the game has looked so far. If you're not looking at the scoreboard, you're thinking at least Oswego State's up by a couple goals. The only reason why it's 1-0 right now is Perron is holding her own in net. Minus the one goal she gave up against Lons. She has been dialed and everywhere against the puck.
I knew from the start this game was going to be very close, and, you know, my first prediction was a 3-2 win Oswego, but I knew this game was going to be close just because of the stats that I saw, but man, they're really working each other in this game. Still in the Potsdam zone. Lakers can't find anything at the moment. And another goal by Lentz!
Wow, what a goal for Lentz. Her second of the game. Hat-trick alert you might want to look out for. Fifth goal of the season for her. Just a loose puck out in front. I think when it looks at it, Perron just missed it. She was trying to figure out where the puck was, and obviously she's on her stomach. It's tough for her to get back up and try and get to the other side and make the save. Easy little tap in for Lons. Just a bad defensive breakdown on the clear attempt for Potsdam. That was the worst case scenario you could have entering the second period, entering the intermission.
Great day for Lentz. 2 goals for her. Great job, Lentz. And we're in the Potsdam zone once again after that face-off. And that is the end of the second period.
Yeah, again, just been another dominant frame for Oswego State. Cashing another goal. Lonzo already picking up the 2 goals, but if we're looking at the stats right now, I mean, similar like the first period. Shots on goals 16-6 in favor of Oswego State. They're just constantly putting pressure on Potsdam. Whatever, Potsdam just has to almost kind of reset. They need to wake up a little bit in the locker room and really come out of the gates going into the third period hard. They need to put pressure on Oswego State's defense.
Going into the third period, I feel both teams will still continue their defense as they have been these first two periods. Do you think Natalie might score a third goal in the third period?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if you're I'm sure the money line for it is definitely a little bit higher now. Odds are definitely going through the roof. Maybe at least a solid 60% chance. I would put my money on that. So that would be definitely huge for Lons if she's able to get that hat trick. I think that'd be the first one for her this season.
Yeah, that'd be great for her. Great stats in the books for Natalie.
That overall Potsdam, they just have to really just pick things up. I mean, again, Perron is doing whatever she can to keep the team in the game. And the offense, the big story is the offense just can't get anything going. They can't get in the O-zone, can't get any scoring chances. It's the big reason why this team is down.
Yeah, Perron's been really holding it for her team. She's been stopping everything. She's been keeping it on. She's been keeping her team on top. And because there could have been many more goals than just two, but she's had everything go right in her glove. She's deflected everything. But when we come back, we'll be talking to you more about this awesome game. So we'll see you after the break.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also make you really feel like, did you start in the fall? Or it's kind of like one, still good sport.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh, boy.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here.
Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Go.
Natalie Lons, have yourself a day. The freshman now flirting with the hat trick at the Deb. Welcome back up to the perch. I am Logan Weingartner, joined by the great Jason Rude and Kelly C. Guys, what did you see in that second period? Any quick thoughts going into the final one?
Well, it looked very sloppy early in the second period, and then things started to turn around towards the end, including that goal from Natalie Longs. And you're right, she could end up getting a hat trick and be able to score all the goals for the Lakers. That is a very impressive performance for the freshman.
Absolutely, and it brings me a little bit closer to my score predictions, so I'm pretty happy about that. There was also a lot more physicality once again in that second period, but we can get more into that during this breakdown.
Yeah, speaking to the score prediction, the Lakers did surpass mine. I had 1-0. Now we're up to Jason. He's corrected the Lakers goals 2-1. And Jason, for that Lakers goal, as we said, scored by Lons. What did you see on that? How did she notch it?
Well, I see that it was a unassisted, and it came after a little bit of some physicality that we saw from the Bears and the Lakers. But in the final closing minute of play, Lons was able to shift the momentum and get that all down. And you see right here, they're going to circle all the way back around, and Lons is going to find it around it, get get it back over, and then they're going to score it in, and there's a big pile up near the goalie. So that was a very team-assisted goal, even though it was unassisted. And Lons being able to get her second goal of the night.
Yeah, Lakers really gaining some urgency late. They had momentum throughout a lot of that period, and Natalie Lons, for her 5th goal of the season, did finally capitalize on it, turning the wheel and bringing the margin up even further, giving the Lakers a comfortable 2-0 position, 2-0 lead, I should say. But Kelly, that brings me now to the visiting squad of Potsdam. What did you see in that period that had them still at 0 goals?
Yeah, I think they still have a shot. They have been tightening it up pretty well on offense, but that Oswego defense still is super strong, like we were talking about before. But I think if they can really get their acts together for this third period, they can get one in, and then the game will be finished.
Yeah, great insight. And a little quick note, this is now Oswego's 7th game of the season where they have held opponents scoreless throughout the first 2 periods. So great 2 periods so far for Oswego. Great intro to the game. And Jason, one notion that survived throughout so far this game has been physicality. We saw that late in the period and in the middle. What did you see from your own eyes?
Well, you saw a couple of penalties that involved number 20 Purdy, excuse me, for slashing right around 8:30 left to go. And then there was a couple of different scuffles between 24 Giselle and 28 Boyd for the Bears. So it is very physical when it comes to this second period. But that's how all middle periods are going to be, especially for hockey. You're up by 2-0. You're trying to keep the momentum going for your team, and now the others, the Bears, are going to need to come back for a 2-0 deficit.
Yeah, Oswego really holding their own. I'd say that Coach Digby is very pleased with how they have played on both ends. Got a lot of good chances on offense. Very good stops on defense. Again, 7th game of the season. Held opponents scoreless throughout 2 periods. That underlines, this is a very young roster that underlines really their defensive talent. So Kelly, on Oswego, what did they do leading up to that goal, allowing them to gain that momentum?
Honestly, it's a lot of communication on the ice. They are working as a well-oiled machine on offense. They are working together, and it is paying off for that Oswego State Lakers. They are truly showing what it means to be a team, and like we said in the beginning, they're focusing on the team and not just the individuals.
Yeah, that one individual who is having herself a day is none other than Mia DeVivo of Oswego. Jason, specialize that. What has she done between the pipes?
Well, you see that in the first she had almost 19, and then you look ahead and you see the saves tonight. Both of these goalies have outperformed anybody on the team for each of them. So right now, for DeVivo, I think that she's done an incredible job. 14 shots on goal, 19 saves, 16 there in the second. So a lot of momentum shifting in the way of the Lakers.
Yeah, and a lot of the success, too, can be attributed to the Lakers' aggressive defense. They are helping DeVivo to stay comfortable between the pipes in that net. But on the flip side, Kelly, what have you seen from goalie Perrant?
Perrant definitely is a little bit shaken up with those 2 goals getting past her, but at the same time, she is still putting in an incredible effort in that goal. There has been 2 shots out of 25 that have been attempted, and I think she's going to keep that. She's going to fix that for the final period, and she's going to have a shutout.
Yeah, you speak to that in that final period. Jason, I'm going to start with you. What do you think head coach Mark Digby is drilling into his players' heads?
Keep the pressure going. Keep the pressure going for the Lakers, and keep the pressure on the Bears, because if they are able to continue this and they have a shutout win, that is a very clear victory, and that is advantage for them heading into the playoffs.
That it is. And staying with you, Jason, walk me through these SUNY games that we are seeing today, as a lot of them have seen action so far. Very games with a lot of implication as we wind down in the season.
Well, currently, Buffalo State leads against Morrisville 4-2. Meanwhile, you got a tie game going on now for William Smith and Cortland. We said that William Smith had the 1-0 edge over the Red Dragons, but now that has come to a tie. Meanwhile, Plattsburgh going 2-0 over Suiton Canton. So really, it is being that tough matchup, specifically that Cortland-William Smith one.
Yeah, very interesting slate of games that we have here today. Again, SUNY playoffs start on February 28th, but now staying with the present, Kelly, for Coach Olivia Cook and company, what do you think they have to do in this final period?
I think they really have to be more aggressive on offense while also tightening up that defense at the same time. They are doing extremely well, but at the same time, there are tiny things that they can fix that I think they should.
Yeah, everything really needs to get clicking for them in this final period. Again, Lakers holding a 2-0 advantage, winning in a lot of offensive categories. They have a flurry of shots on goal with 30, while Potsdam has just 14. On power plays, both teams are 0 of 1. Lakers in total 48 shots compared to Potsdam's 21, both teams with 2 penalties. Lakers starting a lot of possessions right, winning 22 face-offs. But we are going to start the third period right as we throw to Ashlyn Fennick and Braden Peters for the final 20 minutes of action.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat. Okay? Okay. Let me show you because your team is a failure. You don't know how to score, right? Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Oh. Just like that.
That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone?
All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like
Sorry, Joe.
You're right.
Sorry.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel, but you got censorship.
Welcome back to. If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP 10.
Welcome back into the Steve Levy press box. My name is Ashlyn Fennick, and I'm still here with Braden Peters. And we're about to start the third period in just about a minute, and I can't wait to see how it's going to be. It is 2-0 for the Oswego Lakers, taking the 2 right now. Braden, how do you think this third period is going to start off?
I think that Potsdam's going to come out with some urgency. I mean, we really haven't seen much of them coming in the first couple periods. I'm sure definitely locker room talk is a little intense. So, like, if we want to at least maintain a playoff spot, we have to come out hard. You're down 2-0. Again, it's one of the most common leads given up in hockey. You can come back and you can get 2 goals here. As long as you start really making Oswego State uncomfortable, putting pressure on them, getting the breakout successful, getting the O-zone, and peppering shots on DeVivo, that's a big thing. But also the other thing, too, take some of the pressure off of Parent. The only reason why this game is as close as it is because of Magali Parent.
The defense is great. The energy is great. I can't wait to see how this third period is going to be going. And it looks like it actually just started with our face-off. And the Lakers look like they got our puck to start off. Ficcaro's got it. Vaccaro's going down the ice for the Lakers, passing that blue line, now passing the red line behind the net. Vaccaro still has it for the Lakers. Getting tangled up with Elise Clifford over there in the corner. Now we're back in the neutral zone with Coley. Passing it down in the Lakers zone. Coley's got it. Getting followed up by some Potsdam players. Van Dam passing it. Van Dam, oh, back to Iverson, our senior tonight. Iverson passes looking right behind the goal. Lakers gain possession again. Cooley's got it. Megan Smith's in the corner getting tangled. Potsdam regaining. Potsdam getting the puck out. It's a race. Gamberg's trying to get down there for Potsdam.
Yeah, Lakers doing a good job. Right off the bat, again, just continuing to put the pressure. They know with how close the game is, they cannot take their foot off the gas. You got to keep pressing your foot down on the throats of Potsdam. Keep peppering the shots. Wear them out defensively. That's the only way you're going to be able to really secure this game. We only got one period left.
Now let's look at this draw. And we're still fighting for this puck, and Lakers got it. Pinty's got it. They got passed down. Mara Edwards looked like she had it for the Potsdam Bears. Back down to the Lakers. Julia Power has it, looking for something.
Bullock took a little bit of a tumble there for Potsdam.
Kayla Doors having a little bit of a tussle, looks like with Clifford. Clifford gave a big shove. Someone's down for the Lakers.
So that was Dory.
And a nice save for Perron.
Yeah, it all started with Dory just trying to drive her way to the cage, but excellent defense from Elise Clifford, staying on her hips, just pressing now, not giving up the inside, going skate to skate with her, and then the huge hit from Jessica Bullock. Actually, no, that was not Jessica Bullock. That was Isabel Boyd who knocked her down, so good to see some more efficiency on the defensive side for the Bears.
The aggressiveness is still very, very intense. Just on that draw, we had a couple people fall over after that draw.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got more tumbling in the corner over there. Looks like Elise Clifford's in the corner with Dorr. And Parenti still trying to chop at it, trying to get something. And a shot and a grab. Elise Clifford grabbed that one. And a Laker grabbed that. Cunliffe's got it. Past the line, she couldn't make contact with that one.
Gotta watch out for Lons again. She got the 2 goals for Oswego State, looking for the hat trick for first of the season, possibly.
See if Lons can make that third. A shot and a block by, looks like Cunliffe stopped that one from going in. Jeske trying to clear that, didn't get very far. Van Dam's gonna go down.
Good work from Potsdam to get at least the offense finally set up in the O-zone. Unfortunately, it was a one-and-done shift there pretty much, but as a start, you just got to keep building off that momentum and work on the forecheck a little bit more.
Potsdam's trying to work something around, passing something up, but stopped. Lakers passing it around. And our senior, Iverson, looks like she got it. And Potsdam's got it. There's a lot of noise going on from both benches down there.
Yeah, Iverson was looking for her first goal of the season on that one. Would have been a great for her on senior day, but good work again by Perron, just staying close side to the net, not giving up an easy shot. good work there, but starting to really, again, see the more physicality and some efficiency from Potsdam. It's really starting to pick things up, but again, 5 minutes have almost gone by. They got to continue to keep going. They need a goal at least within these first 10 minutes of this period.
Kane's looking for someone. Clifford's racing for it with Iverson. Iverson passed to Kane. Little stick fight.
Mind you, there's two sisters on, Kane sisters on Potsdam. You have Rochelle Kane that was out there and Rebecca Kane, who is currently not out on the ice.
Clifford's passing down, Lakers zone. But there's a race down there. Gamberg and two wipeouts down the ice.
And looks like someone's down for Oswego State just for a little collision. That was Riccobelli. Took a little bit of a tumble there, and she is...
Glad to see her up so fast.
Yeah, she's definitely in pain a little bit. She's like bending over. But good to see that she's back up.
Looking at this replay, you'll see both of them spill on the ground.
So that's where she probably got hurt. She gets body comes on top of her head. I mean, the force that came down. And so they were checking to see if there was any bleeding because she also just collided headfirst into the ice. So definitely understandable, but good to see that she's back, that she got up off with these.
Potsdam winning that draw. Van Dam got that, and we're back to Potsdam. Trying to pass it up to find something. Gamberg's trying to get in there. We got it passed out by Pro. Shot, nothing. It was too high. Lakers got it. Cooley flying up in the air. Trying to get something going. Lakers trying to recover. Cutliff pass to a Potsdam player. Jaceel trying to find someone. Dummer's racing to the Potsdam. And now it's down back in the Lakers zone. Tilly Petherick trying to find someone. Just chipped off the stick of Parenti.
That was still a beautiful long pass from Pitlick. I mean, if Parenti was able to hold on to that, that would be even more impressive. But that was insane.
Trying to find the puck, both teams. And it's back down to Potsdam, passing back up. Looks like Clifford passed that one up. Still back and forth game. Parenti's racing down. Going back and forth, and a push down for Parenti.
Yeah, she knocked down Paradis on that hit. So again, physicality on for both teams in this contest.
Lon's making a pass down into the Potsdam zone. Marissa Whiteside's got that puck. Coming down the ice is Rathburn. And a stop for Mia DeVivo.
Just a little good stick work from Jalen Castro. Again, that was one player that Oswego State has to look out for. And she's been relatively quiet. It's like her second shot on goal the whole game. Good little dingle, just moving from her backhand to her forehand, moving her way past the defenseman. But again, good work by DeVivo, really closing off the angle, making it a tough shooting angle for her and be able to pick up that save.
Potsdam's winning the draw on that one. Looks like Boyd's got it down there, and there's a whistle.
And we got a hooking call out on the ice, and it's going to be going against Oswego State. And it's going to be Coley going to the box. So another power play opportunity now for the Bears. This is crucial for them. They need to take advantage of this. Obviously, they're facing the best penalty kill in all the SUNY, but they need desperately a goal. This is a gift, basically, for them.
Looking at this replay, let's see what we got. Oh, we see the hit that just went on there down there near Mia DeVivo. And Potsdam gets the puck after that draw. There's a little stick fight behind Mia DeVivo down there. And Whiteside gets it out for the Potsdam Bears. And a shot for Bullock, and she didn't get it in on that one. Bullock's got it. Shot and nothing. Nice deflection for Mia DeVivo. Kane's got it for the Bears. Going around trying to find something in the zone. Another shot for Bullock. It was wide to the right. And it went right past Bullock down into her own team zone. Dummer's trying to get it with Bullock, but let's see who's going to win this one. We got the other Kane on the ice, too. She's in the corner right now. That's Rebecca Kane.
So both the Kane sisters out there.
We got a hit right near the Potsdam bench. And there's a whistle blown.
And it looks like there's some jawing from the bench of Oswego State, saying there's a missed hooking call. I mean, definitely tensions are a little high. They know what's at stake with this game for both ends.
Isabella Boyd wins that one for the Potsdam Bears. Passing it to Pro. Down the ice, right near Mia DeVivo. What a stop for Mia DeVivo. Way to cover that one up.
Also, has definitely been the better power play so far this game for the Bears compared to the first power play attempt. They're definitely getting way more chances than net. They're spending a lot more time in the ozone. And the other thing, too, is they're at least able to get to the puck. They're starting to collect more chances. Oswego State's having a little bit more difficult time trying to clear the puck out.
The Bears are only up one more player for another about 20 seconds, and then Coley's going back in. Clifford's passing it to a teammate. Clifford's got it back. And now back down the Laker ice with Kane. Whiteside. And another spill for a Laker. Looks like we're getting really aggressive on the Bears side.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just going to be. Looks like we got. Is there a timeout call? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because I know there was a little bit of a tumble that happened, and.
Looking at this replay.
Yeah, we do have a penalty going.
We see the spill from the Lakers. Looks like it was Demers.
And that's definitely huge. I mean, a huge loss for the penalty for Potsdam. That was Castro. I look like caught for a tripping. So, huge power play opportunity for Oswego State to try and put this game away. They haven't scored yet on the power play.
Let's see what these Lakers can do with this power play that they got. Ricabelli's got it, passing it up. Bitty's got it. Shot. Looks like it was blocked by a body. WTOP 10 has a great lineup of fully student-produced original shows with both hits from our show archive to new episodes of everyone's favorites. It can be all found on our YouTube channel or on our website, WTOP10.com. Ricabelli's got it.
Perron was a little out of position. That was a dangerous chance there.
Shot and right off the pads, right in front of the goal. That was a close one. Ricabelli has it again.
Perron's got to be careful about these rebounds she's coughing up.
Pinty's got it. They're trying to find something. Shot hitting off all these bodies before going into the goal. The Lakers, they look like they're wanting another goal.
They're doing a good job preventing all the clearing attempts for Potsdam so far.
A shot and right off the pads again. Trying to look for something. And we're clearing it down.
That was they desperately needed that Potsdam. Their defenders were tired. Perron was doing everything she can, just dropping in the butterfly, just trying to get her legs out and make those pad saves. She was heavily pressured, but good chances there for Oswego State. They just could not cash in.
We got fresh legs for both sets of teams. Let's see what these fresh legs can do when they're out there. A shot and wide left. Potsdam trying to clear it out to help Perron. Mio DeVivo not getting too much action down there at the moment. Perron's getting all the action. Lakers, I think they're smelling another goal. They want it, I can just tell. Shot after shot after shot, the Lakers.
And they're now back to even strength. And, yeah, they're just so many one-timer opportunities they've had. They just cannot get them on net.
Potsdam's trying to get something going. The Lakers got this continuous dominance they got going on.
Right now, DeVivo is pitching her 5th shutout of the season at this rate.
And a nice stop for Perron.
And then taking a look at some of the other games, I know we were talking about the big game that was going on earlier between Cortland and William Smith. Again, that game is still tied at 1 with 7:01 remaining. The craziest part is the shots on goal. William Smith only has 13. Cortland has 43 shots on goal. They have pretty much 30 shots on goal more, and the game is still tied at 1 apiece.
The Lakers keep trying to get shots on Perron, but Perron's not letting any in.
That was just a great pad save, just extending the leg last minute.
Looks like Perron tried to call for icing, but didn't get it. Back down the ice. Made the ref hop up on the bench over there. Ricabelli's got it. Maybe trying to set something up for the Lakers. Swarm of Bears on top. Trying to cut in the middle, looking for something. Now it looks like they're setting something up. Going around, the Bears are looking for it. Mara Edwards trying to find something. Pass in, a save for Perron.
The urgency's really just died down almost for Potsdam ever since that penalty. They have just not been able to get the puck out. They're just like caught, almost like chasing their tails. They're just trying to clear the puck out. But this forecheck of Oswego State, they're just constantly on the puck, pressuring them, keeping the puck in. They're just pretty much almost wasting time off the clock by doing that. It's just great work from the forecheck of Oswego State.
Cooley's got it. Trying to pass it around the boards, trying to look for someone. Looking in the middle, Pinty's got it. Passing it, couldn't find anyone. Cooley's back for it, and just a miss. Tried to get that deflection off that stick.
I think she was looking for the one-timer, but was just out of position.
Ricabelli looking, a shot. Oh, and Potsdam cleared it right out. That was Castro, Jalen Castro. Cleared it right out for the Bears. This is one of the Kane sisters. Shot and nothing. Mia DeVivo with another beautiful save.
I don't blame her. I mean, at this rate, you're approaching the 5-minute mark. No goals on the board. You need to get something on net. Who knows? Even if it's not a high danger scoring chance, something could trickle just past it. Again, not the best angle for a shot. DeVivo had the post locked up, so high chance of a save, but you just never know. Sometimes the goalie could be unlucky and something could just slip through.
Elise Clifford's with the puck, passing it. Trying to find a long pass to her teammate, but ended up near a Laker. Looks like we got a swarm of Potsdam people coming down there. Van Dam coming out, trying to get something going. A pass, Doors got it. Parenti looking, Van Dam looking. It's a race. Clifford's got it again. Here we go, back to center ice. Coming down. Paradis got it with Tilly Pethrick. Tilly Pethrick's got it. Demers has it, pass to Pethrick. Coming down the center ice, and it's chipped, and it's out, and hits the chairs of the Deborah F. Stanley Arena.
For a second, that was a good chance of Parody racing out the lap for Wayne, at least trying to get a shot, but great work by Pittrick. I mean, she's a veteran of the game. She knew that she had to be able to hustle back and play the hips. That was the best way to be able to play defense on her. It's one-on-one. It's a one-on-one situation. Of course, you play the body. Good work just to stay on her and just deny her any angle to get a shot off.
Pethrick's got it. A shot and a save by Perron. Another great save for Perron. She's been keeping this up all night. Good job for her.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's named one of the 3 stars of the game. She is just, again, the reason why this game has been close is because of Magali Perron, the captain and senior. Again, she goes in leading the entire conference and saves with like around 536 saves, which is insanity. But it just shows how reliable she's just been in net for this team. Unfortunately, the offense just can't really get anything going.
She has showed continuous strength and dominance throughout all 3 periods so far. And she's been leading her team so far, so. Cunliffe trying to find something for her team. Cunliffe has the puck for her team. Lons has it. Oh, she lost it. Back in the possession of the Bears. A shot for Kane, very high. Pass back to Lons. Down, and the Bear hits a ref. Pinty's got it, trying to look for someone. Iverson skates down. Continuous strength for the Bears, trying to find something, trying to get something going. Pinty's got it once again, looking for O'Brien. Van Dam's up top. Another stick fight in the corner. Trying to get something out of there. They're all falling down over there.
I'd watch the clock here and see if Potsdam's able to clear the puck out. They're probably going to try and pull Perron and try and at least get the extra man out there.
A shot, maybe? Let's see. Oh, nothing. Back in the Potsdam possession. Back with O'Brien. Trying to get it back up, but it went to Paradis instead. Paradis with a shot and the Mia DeVivo save. It was Gamberg. Gamberg trying. Back to Jazeel. Trying to clear it up so he can get that switch from the bench. Got to get fresh new legs out.
Lakers just done a good job keeping the puck in the O zone, not only just to get more scoring chances, but again, it delays the time for Potsdam to get to pull out Perron and get the extra man out there and give him a better chance. They're just turning the puck over constantly in the neutral zone.
And it was an icing call.
Now, if I was Potsdam, this is the time I think you need to pull the goalie. Yes, you're down by 2, obviously risking possibly giving up, going down 3-0, but if you want to have a chance of cutting back in this game, at this point, just get the extra attacker in there. Take out Perron, put in someone else to get a 6-5 opportunity. Really pressure Oswego State. You only have 141 left.
Yeah, we don't know what they're going to do. It still looks like Perron is in the goal for them, but we still also have 1:39 left, so we don't know what the Potsdam Bears are going to be doing with their goalie. So it's down by the Lakers again. Powers got it. trying to go back up the boards. Cooley. Ricabelli trying something. She's got no one with her, but she took a shot and went right off the pads. Bears got it. Whiteside's got it for the Bears. Trying to look for someone. Clifford pass to Bullock. Went right past Kane. Bullock skating down with Clifford. That was another icing call.
I'd be very shocked if they don't pull the goalie here. I'd be extremely shocked. And by the looks of it, I think Piranha's looking just in case because he's waiting, knowing you got a minute left. That's not a lot of time left.
And it looks like Piranha's skating right off the ice. So it looks like they might think they might be getting maybe their extra man up.
That's probably what it looks like. They're just going to take a timeout and just set the play up for the extra attacker. The key for possible, obviously you have this to treat it like a power play, but you need to pass the puck quickly. Just keep it moving, keep the defense for Oswego State moving, and get them out of position. That's the best way if they want to be able to get any solid scoring chance overall.
Well, we're going to have to see after their quick little timeout we got going on here. See if they take out Baran and what the Lakers and the Potsdam Bears are going to be doing. We only got 53.5 seconds left of this matchup tonight.
By the looks of it, Castro's going to be out there, which is the one person, if you're a Potsdam, you need to try and get the puck to. She's your top goal scorer, entering the game with 10. And she's also top 5 in scoring in the entire SUNY. I would rely on her to get you that clutch goal. She's a junior. She's been playing this game at the D3 level for a good couple of years. Rely on some of your top talent, your veterans, to be able to get it done. Yes, it only cuts the lead to 1, but it gives you some momentum. You need to be able to get a goal soon, at least within the next 20 seconds. If you don't, odds are you're not coming away with the victory.
Yep. Well, you were right, Braden, because they did pull Piranha out, and Potsdam does have that 6-man advantage now. So we will see if it actually helps them or hurts them. And here goes the draw.
Yeah, I think they're going to retake the face-off. And just a quick score update, still 1-1 with under 5 minutes left for the William Smith-Cortland game, which is unreal. But again, that game is a huge deciding factor. What's going to happen if Oswego State gets the win and William Smith doesn't win? They pretty much tied them for that third place spot, while Cortland will get some more ground and have most likely a good chance of locking up that second seed for the SUNY playoffs.
Yeah, the SUNY's definitely going to be a close race for all the teams. Can't wait to see how this game's going to end with William Smith and Cortland. But we'll have to see after their 5 minutes are done after this.
Yeah, the fact that the game is as close as it is, still 1-1 with Cortland out shooting William Smith 44-16. No, 47-16. Actually, I'm wrong. All right, update. The game's in overtime right now, so William Smith is guaranteed a point. So with that, Oswego State, even if they win in regulation, they'll still be behind William Smith.
Wow, what a close game. But back to Oswego. We're back, and we had a little bit of a stick fight near the Potsdam bench. Oswego regained, and a knockdown for Dorr. She's taken a little bit of a beating today. Had a whistle blown. Got a couple new fresh sets of legs out for the Lakers and for the Bears.
But yeah, now in this situation, you got to pull in Perron. But once finally the Bears could get into the O-zone, really set the offense up, which they have to do quick. You got like under 30 seconds left. Pull Perron, get the extra attacker in. They desperately need a goal.
Here we go. We got 23 seconds left of the third. Perron's back in for the Bears. Lakers have possession. Lakers send it down near Perron. Clifford and Bullock. Bullock passed it down to Clear. And that was an icing call for DeVivo.
And that will most likely seal the victory for the Lakers. So a little bit of a payback because, again, the last time these two teams faced, Potsdam got the 4-3 victory. So a little bit of revenge for the Lakers this contest. Again, we're still looking at the Cortland game right now. Still 1-1 in overtime right now.
Potsdam's got it. And there's the sound of the buzzer. Your Lakers just took the W of 2-0 on the lovely senior day celebrating Brittany Iverson.
Not a bad day for her, and also Natalie Laws picked up 2 goals, but gotta shout out Mia DeVivo. 5th shutout this season for her. I mean, if you're looking at the stats from the game for herself, I mean, she was racking up saves in this one. 19 saves for her. Not a bad night whatsoever. I mean, basically, if you don't really count like the shutout goal they gave up in the previous game against Spurt Stake, which technically on the schedule shows us a 0-0 tie, she almost in a way has 2 games where she only gave up 0 goals. So she has been on a hot streak as of late.
Yeah, really good job, Mia DeVivo, and even good job, Perrant as well. She also had a great night in the goal, and she had many great saves for the Potsdam Bears, which didn't let the Lakers get any more goals than 2. And sadly, Natalie Lons did not get her hat trick tonight, but she did score the Lakers 2 of their goals tonight. So great job, Natalie.
And I just want to say a quick update. Cortland got the overtime victory against William Smith. So William Smith will get the 1 additional point for the loss. So unfortunately for the Lakers, they won't be able to move up into 3rd place, but with the victory, that's 2 points for Cortland, so they get to extend their lead pretty much for 2nd place a little bit more, and odds are they will probably have the 2nd seed locked up. Yep, and DeVivo gets the 3rd star, not surprised.
Georgia Cunliffe was another great person who played tonight. She had the puck passing to her teammates, looking for open. She was a great player tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she was all over the puck, getting a lot of offensive opportunities. Even if she wasn't getting the shots on net, she was facilitating things really well offensively. Just excellent work on her part in the game. Again, Natalie Lawns just really helping, putting the catalyst for this offense to really push things forward and give them that huge shutout victory.
It looks like we may be celebrating Brittany Iverson over on the side ice.
Seems like it too. Her parents are down there with their flowers. I was wondering when they were going to do that. If they were going to do that pregame or going to be postgame. But yes, they will be doing it for postgame for her. Very fitting. I mean, you have the sign in the left corner back there. It's a good send off for her one of her final games as a Laker, but also one of her final games of her D3 hockey career, as the arena's preparing to celebrate the senior year of Brittany Iverson. And she has been a contributor. I mean, look at the...
And we will see what the people have to say, so I will be sending it to them. I did not hear. Hi, it's Ashlyn, and I'm here with Braden still, but it looks like it's our time to sign off for tonight. But it has been a great hockey day in Oswego, and it has been a pleasure to call today's game with Braden, and I had a great time, and I had a nice time watching the Lakers win and celebrating Brittany Iverson today.
Yeah, it was definitely a pleasure doing this with you. You did a great job, Ashlyn, and thank you for the rest of the crew. Like behind the scenes doing everything for another successful broadcast for another great hockey game.
And now we'll be signing off from the Steve Levy Press Box. Have a great day, everyone.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
It also makes you really feel, because you start in the fall, where it's kind of like one, still good sport.
If it's hockey, it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh, boy.
Come across.
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here.
Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stunned still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
A special celebration for a special player. The California native Brittany Iverson has been a significant addition to the Lakers squad over the past 2 years. Thank you for joining us in the post-game show after a 2-0 shutout win by the Oswego State Lakers over the visiting Potsdam Bears. I'm Logan Weingartner, joined by the lovely duo of Jason Rude and Kelly C. Guys, Jason, starting with you. What did you see in the 10th all-time shutout for Oswego over Potsdam?
Well, I think that speaks good news after the tie that we had against Plattsburgh, or the tie that they had against Plattsburgh. It just matters of just collecting the wins and now being above and still in the win column, going 6-4-2 in the conference now. And it really just speaks in high favor of the Lakers moving on as we are reaching closer to the SUNY playoffs.
Absolutely, and it was such a tight game throughout all three periods. The Lakers put up 2 points, but Potsdam did not retaliate, but it was still a very, very close game.
Yeah, that it was. It was a tear on both ends for the Lakers over the Bears. Didn't let the Bears get much leeway, the Lakers did. But, of course, it is senior night. Brittany Iverson, number 6 for the Lakers, a very important piece on both ends. Jason, why don't you walk me through her significance?
Well, Iverson tonight, she had 5 shots. 3 of them were on goal. She won 7 of the 10 face-offs tonight, and she only had one penalty, just 2 minutes in the sin bin. But overall, a great time for her to be recognized on senior night, and she continues to help out the rest of the team for the Lakers.
Yeah, she's really a huge factor in all departments. You said 7 out of 10 face-off wins, 3 shots on goal. She's making her name heard out there on the ice. But Kelly, switching to defense, now the players in between the pipes, Lakers, Mia DeVivo. What did you see from her tonight?
Absolutely. Mia DeVivo once again let no shots through. She had a 100% save rate, and there was 19 shots on goal, which none of them were able to get past the absolute unit between the pipes that is Mia DeVivo. Switching over to the side of Potsdam, Mia Parent had 42 shots, and only 2 went through, bringing her shot percentage to 95%. Both of these goalies put up a fight, and it showed.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, the defense was stout for the Lakers all game, not just DeVivo, but the players in front of her really contributed to helping her stay comfortable in the net. As you see, 19 saves, 0 goals allowed, just 1.78 goals allowed per game on the season. So as for the Lakers, they're looking to keep her as a significant addition going into her final year next year. Jason, though, flipping back to the offensive end, back on offense, Natalie Lanz went on a scoring tear, scored the 2 goals of the game for the Lakers, the freshman making her mark already.
Well, yes, and you see the freshman Lanz, she did very well tonight. The 2 sole goals for the Lakers. I mean, that is a big improvement, and for the fact that everyone else around them were able to get Lanz those 2 goals, and for the fact that defense did what they needed to do. They kept it to a shutout, and that is really strong for the Lakers and for the freshman Natalie Lanz.
Yeah, and Kelly, what did you see on those 2 goals from Lanz that really lifted the Lakers past the Bears?
It really was a team effort at this point. Natalie Lanz was the one to get the shots off, but with the assist of her teammates, she was able to get those shots off. It was a really great example of what an offense should look like in the SUNY division.
Yeah, the Lakers really played as a cohesive unit the entire game. Very good communication, very good passes, very good puck movement. But it's somebody special. Now a junior, Tilly Pethrick, her 50 game. We have a graphic for her. What do you have to say about the impact of Tilly?
Well, real quickly, I think we have our ringside reporter, Emily Mike, down below. What's going on down there, Emily?
We're going to stand by.
Okay, so give it a minute there. Very good game. I think that Pethrick had a tremendous game overall. When you just look at her stats today, she still had 7 shots, 5 of them were on goal. And now we could send it down to Emily Mike. Emily, what you got down there for us?
Thank you, guys. Now I am here with senior Brittany Iverson, freshman Natalie Lanz, and freshman Georgia Cunliffe. Now, after a great win, it's your senior day. You've scored 2 goals. You got 2 assists. Would you guys say, with you being a senior and you both being freshmen, would you say this is a full circle moment for all of you?
Yeah, for sure. I think that we have a really strong group of freshmen that came in, and we wouldn't have been able to make this happen without them, for sure.
Yeah, I think the whole team had energy. We wanted to play well for Britt's game.
Yeah, during warm-ups, in the dressing room, it was just absolutely electric. So fun to celebrate Britt.
Now, Natalie, you scored 2 goals. Georgia, you had 2 assists. What motivated you guys to kind of get out of this 2-game losing streak rut?
It's just, I don't know, it's nice to be home for once. We haven't been home in a while. It's nice to be here. We had lots of fans today, which was super energetic, and we've been so connected recently. It was nice to get back together.
I agree with Georgia.
All right, now, how do you...
They've got a lot to say over here.
Now, how do you plan to celebrate this win, Valentine's Day, and of course your senior Brittany?
We're getting lots of sleep tonight, sleep and water.
Yeah, go to bed early.
Hydrating, nice early bedtime.
Yep.
Early bedtime, hitting the hay. That's all we gotta say.
100%. Well, you guys put up a great performance tonight. I wish all three of you continued success. Once again, congratulations, Brittany. That's all from us down at the sideline. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Emily. A flawless job as the ringside reporter today. But Jason, we have some more interesting results from around the SUNYAC. What do you have for us?
So, all 4 of the women's ice hockey SUNYAC games have concluded. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Buffalo State, they were able to win against the Morrisville Mustangs. They are able to move up the rankings. Meanwhile, Plattsburgh, another shutout similar to the Lakers. They got 4-0 against Canton. And then in an overtime win, the Cortland Red Dragons maintained their position. So now they still are in the number 2 spot. They move their record up to 8-2-2. Plattsburgh, they get their 10th win of the season.
Yeah, Jason, some great insight there. A lot of interesting results. Cortland, that overtime win, 2-1, was a thriller. But building off of what you said from the results, as we inch closer and closer to the tournament, walk me through some of these matchups.
Well, some of the matchups quite literally stayed the same throughout this game and the other games around the SUNYAC. Potsdam still remains at the 6, William Smith still at the 3, Canton at the 5, Lakers at the 4, and meanwhile those 1 and 2 goes to Plattsburgh and Cortland. So far, depending on if those matchups change within the next couple of weeks, I think it's looking pretty interesting.
Certainly, Jason, that will be interesting as the graphic, unfortunately, Buffalo State moved up to 6th seed after their result. So it'll be interesting. 2 games left for both the Lakers and the Bears. So there is option for a lot of movement, guys. Any closing thoughts before we send off?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to these next 2 games for both of these teams. Oswego versus Buffalo State, and then Oswego versus William Smith. And then Potsdam takes on Morrisville and Cortland. These games are going to be tight, and hopefully those Lakers can use the momentum from the win today to push themselves forward in the SUNYAC standings.
I'm definitely looking forward to how everything shifts around before the playoff times. I believe that the Lakers will have a little bit of a challenging matchup, especially after that tough 4 victory from Buff State over Morrisville. And then, of course, Potsdam, they got Morrisville next, and then they have Cortland. And then, meanwhile, on the 21st, they will have the Lakers will have William Smith.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you guys. I'm excited to see how this plays out. But as for us, that will do it. I have been Logan Weingartner. That has been Jason Rude. Beside him is Kelly C. And thank you to everyone in the control room who made this broadcast successful, especially producer Chris DeLuca. So tune in to W2P10 TV for the next broadcast. Thank you.